Yeah. Them uppercuts that she was doing on Hennessy. She was uppercutting for her life, honey.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Eat the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free coat. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, ain't even say thank ya. Thought he's gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Young and Reckless Season 3 finale. Okay, so if you would like to get into a little tea with me, stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And let's get it. So first of all, I know I'm uploading my recaps late this week. If you want to know what happened and why I was not able to access my YouTube account, head over to the Baddies Africa recap and I explain everything at the beginning of that video, okay? Now let's go ahead and get into it. Young and Reckless, Season 3 finale. I feel like I blinked and then we was at the finale. Like, I don't know why it seemed like this season went through so fast to me. But okay. The beginning of the episode, Snow Blue and Hennessy decide to have a sit down, a conversation to discuss their beef, their issues, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Now, the whole thing we saw in the middle or beginning of the season where it was like, I guess Hennessy asked Snow Blue, did she take off on Zanaya? And she said, yeah. And then I guess she didn't like that Snow Blue added that she hit Zanaya from behind. It's like, you did. So what? Like, I did not understand what her big issue was. I didn't understand then. I don't understand now. Then they talked about how Hennessy mentions Snow Blue's friend that passed away. And it was like, I kind of got to run a fade with you. You know what I'm saying? Because Hennessy was kind of like, if you want to fight, we can. She didn't really come to fight. She was acting like she didn't come to fight, but she had a swim cap underneath her wig. Clock that. But you know, Snow Blue was just basically like, you disrespecting my friend that passed away, so we kind of got to run that. You know, it really ain't no choice, you know? So they start running their face, and I'm not going to lie, the first 2 rounds, I feel like the first 2 rounds, clearly Hennessy took the W. And then that 3rd round, I feel like that was the best round for Snow Blue, and I felt like that round kind of gave Ty. But I was kind of upset. I'm not going to lie. I wanted Snow Blue to tear Hennessy for mentioning her friend that passed away. I'm not going to lie. I wanted her to get her get back, get in there. I wanted her to do that. That didn't quite happen. Still really like Snow Blue though, okay? So after all of this, Caribbean, you know, she's still hot from last night when Hennessy threw the drink in her face. Her and Kayla was popping it. Caribbean like, come. And Hennessy was like, no, she gotta wait. I'm not fighting her right now. I'm not gonna fight her right now. Da 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 da. So she went on to Kayla. She like, come on, Kayla, then let's get it, let's go. And her and Kayla, they both was macking. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like this one was a tie. Her and Kayla both was in there. They both was like coming to each other's face. Kayla had bit a Caribbean hand. Like they both was in there. Like I've been seeing a lot of discourse about this fight online. I know a lot of people don't like Kayla. So it really seemed like since a lot of people don't like Kayla, they was like, yeah, Caribbean tore her. But y'all know me and Kayla have had our issues in the past. I personally don't have beef with her. She got beef with me, but I'm gonna be for real. I don't think Caribbean tore Kayla. I feel like that gave Ty. You know what I mean? I feel like they both was in there with each other, okay? Then right after Caribbean is done fighting Kayla, here come Hennessy. Come on, let's go. No, Miss Mamas. She told some, I'm not waiting for no fades. You just made her wait for a fade up. And now that she saw how she was macking Kayla, and she was like, hold on, let me catch her while she's tired. Let me catch her while she's tired. Because, like, no, girl, you just made her wait. Now you talking about some, I'm not waiting for no fades. Like, I cannot believe the downfall of Hennessy. Like, how everyone loved her on Mean Girls, and she got on this show and just, who is this person? Like, I don't get it. Like, she has turned into such a follower, okay? So then Legacy and Sai, they sit down and have a convo. Don't bring Sai back. I'm sorry. Sai is irritating. She don't want to hold herself accountable for anything. The whole situation with her talking about the stuff that happened on the first season with Legacy and the sunglasses. It was like first she was saying she did know Legacy wore her sunglasses. Then on the scene she tried to act like, oh, I didn't even know this was the girl who wore my sunglasses. Like, girl, none of it made sense. Okay, none of it made sense. I don't bring her back. No shade. She's not reckless. She might be young, but reckless, she's not that. Okay. Now, it's time for Caribbean and Hennessy to run their fade. Now, round one, I'm not gonna lie. Hennessy got a good grip on Caribbean hair and she was getting in there. Hennessy definitely took the W on that first round and left my girl Caribbean all lumped up with the knots. Okay. So then Zanaya and Legacy talked, and Zanaya did admit that, she probably shouldn't have came at Legacy like that. She let Ferrari, put stuff in her head without knowing the real tea. Okay, I like that she admitted that. Okay, then Zanaya went to go talk to Sai and Kennedy about the situation that was earlier in the season where Zanaya had said that after Kayla and Hennessy jumped her, that Sai and Kennedy was like, well, we cool with Kayla, but we jump Hennessy. And it turned into this whole thing. Like, at first they were saying that Zanaya lied. Then Sai was like, we said get, not jump. Baby, that's the same thing. If more than one of y'all is saying you're going to get a girl, what is that? That's not a jump. That's not. Me and my homegirl saying we're going to get her. One person. Me and my homegirl saying we're going to get her. One person. That means we're going to jump. Like, stop trying to be technical with the words. Get out my face with that. Get out my face with that, please. Like, that got on my nerves. That's why Sai just... And then Kennedy like, I'm done talking. So Zanaya like, you done talking, so what you want to do? She's like, I'm finna get up and leave. Like, don't bring Kennedy back either. She turns down too many fades to talk how she talking them confessionals. Because in Zanaya's face, she was very much, I don't want that, I don't need that, don't gotta have that. In the confessional, she all, yeah, because Zanaya, like, girl. And I'm mad that I just saw like a little clip from the new Young and Reckless All-Stars and Kennedy gonna be on there. Why did y'all bring this girl back? Why did y'all bring this girl back? Okay, so now it's time for round two with Caribbean versus Hennessy. And I'm not gonna lie, she took Hennessy where she didn't want to go. She gagged Hennessy this round, baby. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Caribbean, yeah. Them uppercuts that she was doing on Hennessy. She was uppercutting for her life, honey, and Hennessy was silent for the whole rest of the episode. I said, ooh. And it's so crazy because right before that, Hennessy and Kayla all in the room. Yeah, y'all ain't got no work with me. Y'all can't beat me. And then ate them words, sister. Ate her up, okay? Then Ferrari sat with some of the OGs to reflect about the season and all that. That was a cool little moment. Then I really didn't understand Mel and Kennedy's beef. I guess they from the same area, the same city or something. And Mel was saying something like Kennedy tried to take over her booking or something like that. I don't know. When Mel was in Kennedy's face, though, y'all already know what she was doing. Got in the confessional like, Mel, you don't get booked, you're old, and da-da-da. And I'm like, she kept calling Mel old, but I thought Mel was only like 23 or 24. So it's like, y'all ain't around the same age. Like, what you like? How old are you? Kennedy 16 or something? Because I'm so confused. Like, okay, whatever. So then they go to the club. Mel and got drunk and hit Kennedy and Lauren in the head with some flowers. Minnie then snuck Lauren in the club. And then, of course, at the end of the episode on the sprinter, who yelling all into the camera? Kennedy talking about, Mel, I'm going to get my big cousin to get you and all this and that. Like, please, after this all-star Young and Reckless, don't bring Kennedy back for nothing. Please, like, please, I would rather pull my eyeballs out than watch her on another show. Like, please, I beg of you now, this TV. Let's not see her back again. Ever. Never. Michael Jackson, never land. Okay? But anyways, y'all, that was the season finale. I don't know when the reunion will be because I think the All-Star season is going to start this weekend on Sunday. Comment down below if y'all want me to recap the All-Star season. Yeah, how did y'all like this season? I do feel like there has not been a season to top season 1 yet. Season 1 was the best one so far to me. Season 3, it started out good and then it kind of got a little dry for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.